Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is your weekly energy foresight for May 2nd through the 8th. Oh, how are you feeling coming off of Beltane or the May Day? I hope you had a wonderful first day of May yesterday. For May, I decided to work with the Green Witch Tarot deck, and that is by Moura, and the artwork is by Kiri Ostergaard Leonard. And the card that came through for this first full week of May is number 15, Nature, or in Rider-Waite Tarot is the Devil. And the message from Nature is, this card is all about choices. We've had our fair share of making difficult choices, experiencing challenging options, and allowing ourselves the freedom to pick a path without the strain of second-guessing ourselves. But to rely full-hearted on our intuition and higher self this year. But have you done it? Have you followed your heart of hearts fully, without doubt or fear of consequences? Perhaps not. So now's the time. Spread your newly unfurled wings and fly into the great blue yonder. That is what nature is all about. And actually, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, that is what the Devil is actually all about, is options, following your choices, picking and choosing, and then going for it. A lot of times when we have choices to make, it's difficult for us. I mean, goodness, have you looked back at your year yet? It isn't even the middle of the year, and look at all the challenges that you've overcome. Look at all the options that you've had to journey down and pick. And we are being asked to rely fully on our higher self, our intuition, those gifts that we were given at birth. Before birth, it is relying on our spirit self, relying on spirit, our spirit team, your guardian angels, your spirit space. You are spirit incarnate. You are two halves of a whole. Your spirit self is still in spirit. Your soul self is what comes in with your energetic body, along with your chakras and with your etheric body, your aura, your auric field. Your soul self is right there, right in the center, amongst your thymus chakra, your heart chakra, and your soul self is right there. It makes a beautiful triad, is there in the center of your chest, really helping and guiding and guarding you. If you think about it, your soul self came to tether your spirit self, your spirit here on earth, to help and guide you. Your heart chakra is here to help you with the feelings and with the emotions that are present on the earth. And then your thymus chakra, which a lot of people thought that thymus organ was actually kind of going dormant. But what has been looked at recently is that it's staying, it's coming on board again. Why is that? Because we are coming into a new world, our new self. It's not the new world order that is a political shift. It is the new world where we rely on spirit, kind of going back into that Lemurian and that Atlantean ideas of working with our higher self, with spirit, and knowing that we are both spirit and we are physical right now. So that thymus chakra, which is a new chakra, and it's not even new, that's what they're called, they're new chakras. But the new chakras used to be major chakras. in the Lemurian and Atlantean times, but now they're starting to come on board again, just like the transpersonal are really starting to be worked with now, and you'll probably see more people talking about them now. But the new chakras are really our guide to this new world. And this thymus chakra is what actually helps us prepare in our physical bodies. It helps our thymus. It helps our sense of being able to withstand some of the new these and that's that are coming through, such as new viruses, new things that are in the water, new pesticides and stuff that are in our food. It's helping to regulate that and helping to work with our body to process those things. So it's a beautiful 3-pack that's in the center of your chest that's really there helping, guiding, and guarding your physical and your spirit self. So working with nature this week, that's Ayla, working with nature this week is perfect to working with yourself and really making sure that you are doing your due diligence when a challenge or a new journey or a new option comes up, that you are following that guidance. This is your opportunity to tap in and really hone your skills of working with your intuition, working with your higher self, your soul self, and working with your spirit team as a whole. All right, so for midweek and end week, I decided to go with the angel guide, something to help you and guide you into working with nature this week and working with the idea of being able to truly be able to chart your path. Be able to choose those options that are for your highest and best good, and maybe save yourself having to go down different roads and just following egoic feelings, and really working with your higher self and your spirit self, knowing that your soul self and your spirit self are still truly tethered together. And the angels are part of your spirit team. So tapping into them is perfect. So let's go ahead and we'll just kind of cut the cards after we clear them. And that's what I do for clearing. And I just hold them between my palms and say, Shokare, 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 sending Shokare energy to clean and clear the cards, clean and clear, clean and clear, clean and clear, getting rid of any of the old stagnant energy from the last time I used them. And then we'll just shuffle a little bit and see what comes through. So we're going to be doing midweek, and midweek is Monday through Thursday. And that is the May 2nd through May 5th this week. And the card that comes through is Cut the Cords. So this is a great card for working with spirit, because they're asking us to cut the cords that are unnecessary. When we find it difficult to make choices, when we find it difficult to maybe even be in our own head, when we find it difficult to truly feel like we can count on our higher self, a lot of times what happens is we have all these cords when we interact with someone, when we talk with someone, when we think about someone, when someone thinks about us, when someone is upset with us, when just whole bunches of different reasons. A cord is attached to our energetic body, to that person and that situation, that place, that thing, that time. And so by cutting the cords that no longer serve us, will help in being able to be more present. One way that we can do that, cutting the cords, because it sounds like you have to actually cut. And if you envision that, that's great. That's how I learned to cut cords, is by envisioning like a pair of scissors or hacksaw or something cutting through that. Somebody said a chainsaw cutting through that energetic cord. But An easy way that you don't even have to visualize the chords. You don't have to know who they came from, where they came from, what time or space they came from. All you need to know is say to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I call back to me my energy that I may have given away. I am whole and I am complete. That's all. That is cutting cords. That's releasing any ties. That is doing a lot in a very short and sweet, quick ritual, quick mantra, even affirmation, just a quick saying or thinking those words. A good time to do that is in the morning or at night. At night is great because you're releasing so that you're bringing back your energy so that you can have a peaceful night's sleep. If you are having issues with not being able to dream or feeling like you're having night terrors or you're feeling like you cannot get a good night's sleep, a lot of times our our mind just kind of goes everywhere and we just cannot still our mind long enough to get a good night rest, to even begin the process. So by allowing yourself to cut those cords or just say that phrase or just think those thoughts of releasing what no longer serves you, of calling back your own energy that you may have put out, and you are complete and you are whole. That's it. And just when you say you are releasing, you can see those cords being untied. You can see those cords being cut. You can see the energy that is not your own, just kind of floating away. And then when you envision your energy coming back, just see like those little sparkles of your energy coming back to you. And then you are complete and whole. Just envision a beautiful golden or white aura surrounding you and envisioning your portrait, your silhouette, if you will, being just glowing with this beautiful white auric field or this beautiful white, golden, whatever color you want. That is your perfect, whole, complete aura. So for the beginning of this week, try that out for the first few days and see if you feel better. See if by cutting those cords, it makes you be able to think better and be in your space better. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting your higher self, your spirit self, and see if that makes you feel better and get a better night's sleep as well. All right, so now we are looking for the card for end week, and end week is Thursday through Sunday, and that is the 5th through the 8th. And let's see what card comes through for the end week. Oh. All right. Transformation. What a great card, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this whole year has really felt like a transformation. If you think about that 6 year, that 6 being all about the heart and trusting yourself, trusting your guidance, really being able to hone in on that thought. When I look at a 6, I think of like a pregnant person. And what does that idea really represent? To me, it represents love, unconditional love. It represents rebirth or the birthing process. It represents so much. But it also, for me, represents us being able to trust ourselves. You have to trust yourself in order to have a baby, right? Trust that you have the resources and the tools and the techniques in order to do that. And if you don't, you have it within yourself to find those resources, find those tools, find the things that are going to help you to raise that child. So this life, this birthing process of birthing your new life is all about you being able to trust yourself. And if you don't know something, You have the tools within you to do the research, to find out what it is that you're needing or wanting, or a path that you're not trying to go down. The options, the challenges, being able to really transform those ideas into something. Transform your old self into the new self, knowing that you have the resources to do so. So, the end of this week, especially after we cut those cords, we trust nature, we trust our higher self, our spirit self, going through this week. Know that transformation is at the end of this week, and transformation is going to be easy and effortless, and it may feel like a big deal, but it may feel like it was so easy and natural because of the work that you've put in. You've done so great this year. You just have to keep it up a little bit longer. Transformation is at the end of this week. All right. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'm sorry I look a little funny. That's just, I've come off of a stomach flu. So this is the best I have this week. Doesn't matter. I'm here. That's what matters the most. All right. So you take care. Have a wonderful week. And as always, I'm sending you much love, angel light, and tons of gratitude. I'll see you next week. Take care.